CMPD is investigating after someone brought a gun to campus. This was at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School in Northeast Charlotte. WBTV obtained a letter from the school's principal, Dr. Philip Johnson, saying the gun was found inside a parked vehicle yesterday. That letter states there was no threat to students or staff. The gun was confiscated. It's not clear what kind of gun it was. As a reminder, in North Carolina, it is illegal to bring weapons onto school property, including parking lots, buses, and school buildings.